SPMP サイドストーリークンネチプ
Previous overview. Kunnecup went to the village to find out what the bow and spear were for, and there she found the man Susa was looking for. While discussing the response with their friends, they were spotted by the villagers, and they ran to the forest in a panic. On the way to the forest, Shalati parted ways with us and ran towards the sea. As I looked at his back, I saw a dense bamboo grass bushes in the direction he was heading. If he runs into it, he's definitely going to get hurt. But now is not the time to worry about him. I don't know what will happen if we are caught by the people of the village. Believing that Shalaki would be able to escape, we must desperately flee on our own. It wasn't too far to the river, but we made a serious mistake there. We ran so hard down the stony riverbed that we both slipped and fell. I was able to stand up quickly with only a few scrapes on my knees and palms, but Momu was crouching a little on the spot. But when I ran up to him, Momu stood up, smiled lightly, grabbed my hand, and started running again. The river was about waist deep in the river, but Momu pulled me by the hand, so I managed to keep going. And just as we were about to finish crossing the river, a man's loud voice came from behind us. When I turned around, there were several men on the hill, and one of them was running towards me. We have to hurry. But the slope after crossing the river is slippery, and soon my feet slip and go down. The more impatient I am, the more my feet slip. Then, when Momu saw me, he reached out and pulled me up. He deftly grabbed a tree branch and pulled me up, and we managed to climb to the top. The banks are densely vegetated and we can't run fast, but this bush is perfect for us to hide. But now, we have to get away as far away as possible. Even if we hide so close, we will be found immediately. A man's voice was coming very close to us. They haven't started climbing the bank yet, but I think they would easily climb the slope of this bank. I just have to hurry. We ran as hard as we could, even though our feet were stuck in the dense grass. Momu was holding my hand and guiding me, but after running for a while, his legs suddenly stopped. When I looked at Momu stopped in his tracks, he was sweating profusely, and he knelt down and put his hands on his ankles. His ankle was red-black discoloration and swollen, and he had been running patiently even after his injury on the riverbank. Momu turned to me and said, "I can't move anymore, so please run to the sea by yourself." But there's no way I'm going to leave Momu behind and run away on my own. When I refused, he began to speak admonishingly. We're determined to protect you and take you to your sister. If something happens to you here, we will be scolded by everyone in Koden. I'll be fine. His tone was quiet, but there was a strong determination in his eyes. But he's wrong. My father's name was Frenetieu. The red star is the star of passion. It would be rude to tell me, the daughter of a strong father, to run away alone. I told him, no, and then took him by the hand and headed for the bamboo bush on the side of the mountain. If I go deep into the bushes and keep quiet, people around me won't be able to see me, and if they are about to find me, I will run as a decoy. I could hear the men behind me, but I couldn't see them yet, so if I hid now, I wouldn't be found. It's hard for us to hide our bodies when the sun is high in the sky, but we only have one choice. We went into the bush and proceeded to a place where there were many trees, where we lay down and hid. The men's voices get closer and closer. If we move even a little, we will be discovered by them. But my body trembles. As we were quiet, we could hear the men, but there were bushes and we couldn't see their movements. I don't even know what they're talking about. However, they just seemed to have lost sight of us, and their voices could be heard in the distance and near us. After a while, their voices ceased, and only the chirping of birds could be heard. But even though I can't hear the men anymore, there may still be someone nearby. Let's wait for it to get dark for now. Today's story ends. The story is updated every Saturday. Please look forward to. If you like, please subscribe to the channel. See you again.